Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Sam Lanier, and you are listening to SBC Nation. And alongside me today is Matthias Shaw and Kellen King. And make sure to call in, ladies and gentlemen. The number is 817-272-5044. And let's get into our first topic, boys. And, with the NFL season coming around and there's a lot of question about who's going to be playing quarterback for the Packers, and it's former MVP Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about him, but let's not talk about Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about the award he won last season. Let's talk about who is going to win the 2021 NFL MVP. Let's start with Matthias.
So I do believe that Mahomes will win the MVP again. After not doing as good as Aaron Rodgers last year, I think he has a chip on his shoulder from not winning the Super Bowl. I think he will come back better than ever. He has all the tools he needs, all the arm talent. All he needs to do is perform, get to the playoffs, win the Super Bowl, and probably not even that. And probably still win MVP.
It's hard to bet against the best quarterback in the league, but let's see what you have to say, Kellen.
I'm going to go with Josh Allen. I think the Bills are going to have a pretty good season. They already had a breakout season last year, and Josh Allen had a breakout season. I only see him getting better this year. The AFC East is pretty weak. You have the Jets, who are going to be terrible. You have the Dolphins, who are pretty decent. The Patriots, who are going to be not that great again. So you have three pretty easy teams on your schedule that you're going to play 6 times in the season. And I really think Josh Allen's going to have a great season and lead the Bills to a 12-4 or 13-3 season and pass for 4,000 yards and run for another 500 and take home the MVP.
Before we get into our next topic, I'd like y'all to hear a word from our sponsor, McDonald's. Ba-da-da-da-da. We're loving it. And so our next topic, let's head to the NBA. Let's head to the NBA Finals. But specifically, let's focus on one player. Let's focus on Christopher Paul. Now, Chris Paul, say he were to lose this series in devastating fashion as he hasn't been that good this series. How would this affect his legacy?
I believe that Chris Paul's legacy is pretty much all cemented. He's top 5 point guard all time. I think a ring wouldn't really move his position that much. Yes, the bad performance in the finals will hurt a little bit, but I don't think it'll hurt him that much. But this is his last chance to get a ring, and if I don't get it now, there's not really much time to get it anymore.
I like Chris Paul as much as the next guy, but I feel like people have forgotten that until last year he was known as like a playoff choker. He had the Clippers, who were a very good roster, and they didn't even make it to the Western Conference Finals once. The Thunder, he did a great job, and the Suns, he's done a great job. But people are saying, like, oh, if he wins a ring, he's the best point guard of all time. And he's not. He's top 5 maybe, but a ring would really help cement his legacy, and if he doesn't get one, he's really a fringe top 5 player, and people will forget that he didn't win a ring, but he really needs a ring to cement his legacy.
Looks like we got a caller from Phoenix, Arizona. It looks like it's Devin Booker. Devin.
My question is, do you think that Cam Payne should get more playing time from Monty Williams because of the inconsistent play from Chris Paul? Yes!
Whatever.
You cut it out.
Okay. No, keep going. So, the question was, should Monty Williams be playing Cam Payne more? Let's send this one to Kellen.
Well, I don't think you should take any minutes away from Chris Paul. So if it means taking away some of Torrey Craig's minutes, if it means taking some minutes away from Torrey Craig, maybe. But I really think you need to ride with the guys who've gotten you here. And Cam Payne has helped get you here, but the guys who've helped get you here are Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges. You need to play those 5 as much as you can, whether it's 40 minutes, 45 minutes, because you have 2 games left in the season, and you need to ride with your guys.
Matthias, any last thoughts?
Oh, I completely agree with Kellen. The reason they got there is because of Chris Paul and his leadership, and I think they should just stick with that until they lose or win.
We will all find out tonight whether the series will be extended or the Bucks will be crowned 2021 NBA champions. I'm your host, Sam Lanier. With me is Matthias Shaw and Kellen King. Thank you for listening to SBC Nation. Send it back to the studio.